Hey guys, I'm coming to you here with tons of stuff. I've got a new fan, I've got the first new catalog of the year, and I'll be telling you what that is. I've also got a little project that I'm gonna talk about, and then just some other updates and things. So let's get into it. So first of all, new fan, this is the most interesting part, and that way if you guys don't want to sit through my rambling, as soon as I get done talking about the fan, you can go do something else with your time. So this is a Golden Fan Emperor ceiling fan, and it's got a weird low ceiling mount on it. Yeah, I found this on Craigslist for 45 bucks. Well, it was 50, but they dropped it to 45 for me. But I could have paid 50, but wanted to save some money. Here's the box for it. That's the only way I know it's a Golden Fan. There's no indication on the actual fan itself it's Golden Fan, except for this. I cover the box and the paperwork with it in the demonstration video, so if you want to see that, let me know. And yeah, overall, it's pretty rare. I'd never seen a Golden Fan Emperor before this thing popped up. And overall, it's in good shape. A little bit of storage rash. I think the capacitor is already drifting, even though it's brand new. Bearings are a little bit iffy. It's kind of loud. A couple of the blades are a little bit damaged and warped because of how they packed it. I explained that also in the demonstration video. Also, that mount is interesting. Once again, explained in the demonstration video. So if you want to know a lot more about this fan, tell me you want to see that video, because I don't have any requests. So I don't really mind what video I upload this Friday for demonstrations. Anyways, so that's about all I have to say about this fan, because like I said, the demonstration has everything else to say about it. And the next thing that's probably the most interesting is this little Hawaiian Breeze fan. Of course, this is just a cheap piece of junk. Why I brought it home was to hopefully use some parts out of it. I'm going to cannibalize it and use it to fix the Lakewood, because that Lakewood's in pretty good shape, actually. And besides the motor being weird, it's fine. So hopefully I can get that fan working. This one's got some bent little grill pieces, and then it's got some paint and tape on it, and it's kind of sluggish, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. This area is otherwise mostly the same. I've done some reorganizing, that's why I'm talking about it. I did move that Fastco spotlight over here, but that's not interesting. Over here, I did once again redo the blade shelf. I obviously put the Concentra blades back on here, and the Fastco decorator blades, so they're all now on here. I just have a few sitting over here because I'm running out of space. At some point, I'm going to have to start moving a lot of this stuff off of here and get it out. But that's for another time. And let's see. This wire mesh basket thing, it was sitting over there, and my dad told me I could use it for my stuff. So I put a bunch of my parts, a lot from in here, a lot from out here, and then just anything else I threw in there. So hopefully that way I don't have to dig as much, and it's a bit easier to deal with. At some point, I'd like to find something better where I can label it and access everything much, much easier. That would be ideal. And my dad did this for me. Instead of that bag with all my spare parts, I've now got this old thing that used to be for gelato, and all my screws are in there, so now I can actually dig through there easier, and I don't have to dump everything out. So overall, it's just going to be so much easier. Nothing new over here. Everything's pretty much the same. Same goes for here. I did slightly shuffle some motors around and reorganize it over here, but otherwise this area is mostly the same. And let's see, I do not believe I've done anything else over there at all in terms of organization. I do believe I've showed you everything I want to show you down here. So I'm going to shut everything off. Actually, hang on. Let me, I just record the demonstration for this. I'm going to quickly take this thing down, because I'm not coming back down here, so I want to put everything away so I don't have to come back down here. There we go. And yeah, this fan, usually, these days I usually rig the fan to come on when the switch comes on. This fan, because, like I said, I think the capacitor is going out, it cannot start by itself on low speed. It just can't do it. Sometimes it stalls, sometimes it spins and then stalls, so I just have to switch it on manually whenever I want it. But it's kind of loud, so that won't be often. Okay. Now let's go upstairs, and I'll show you the first catalog of the new year. So it's pretty exciting. If anyone wants to place their bets, feel free. And I was not expecting this one actually until April. I'm shocked that it arrived this quick, but it did. I guess all of a sudden they just said, oh, well, I guess we can print it. Anyways, here it is, the new Caro catalog. There's tons of great stuff in here, as always. I absolutely love Caro. So I'll just flip through quick and show you. This is not on their website yet, so this is your only sneak peek until they actually do put it on the website. So yeah, I was quite pleased to get it, and you'll notice that all the Caro catalogs have moved up there. What I worked out is that if I leave a little bit of space, I can reach in like the side of the catalog, sort of like this, and I can still pull it out. So I want them on the shelf to be more front and center so I can access them easily, because I do quite like Caro. So I want them to have more of a place here on my shelf. And you'll also notice that some other things might be off of the shelf, like some Can-Arm, some of those Can-Arm supplement things, and then just stuff everywhere else. Those have all been relocated to the binders because they're kind of annoying dealing with them being on the shelf. So I just put them in the binders where I can still access them easily, but this way they're just not as annoying to get around when I'm actually pulling something off the shelf. Overall, it was just a better choice. I also took some duplicates and stuff out of here along with all those Casablanca duplicates, and I put those in that literature box I've got downstairs, and that box is now full. I filled up my first basement box of literature, so I'm probably not going to be filling up any more boxes until I absolutely have to. Some of the first things to go are going to be some of those later generation Seagull books, because I probably looked at those once or twice, then never used them again. And other duplicates that I just don't think I'll be using all that much, like some of the Maxim ones. I go in Maxim a lot, but not an extreme amount. And then some of the ones where I've got like a bunch of copies, like those Kendalls, those Craftmaids, those Kitzlers, some of these Emersons, and then just other ones elsewhere that I've just got so many of. I'll just get rid of those or move them somewhere else. Also, if I have any duplicates that are tear-outs, I'll also be moving those downstairs probably, because the thing about the tear-outs is that if it's missing a page, like for pretty much all these except for a bunch of the really old catalogs I brought home from that showroom haul, all of them are complete, not missing any pages, but some of the duplicates I have are, and I have no need for those. I'd rather have the complete one up here, so those will also be some of the first to go once that needs to happen. And yeah, otherwise, haven't done anything else. Everything else is completely the same. I don't intend on doing anything else. Tomorrow, my rep is intending on dropping by and dropping off, hopefully, well, for sure a new Hunter book, and potentially Maxim and Fanimation literature, maybe Modern Forms, but I don't know if any of those three are ready yet. I don't think Modern Forms is. I don't know about Maxim or Fanimation. We will see. My guess for Fanimation is probably no. They always take a while. And as for Maxim, I cannot say. And that's about all I wanted to mention. I actually got this done in a reasonable amount of time, which is good. Hopefully YouTube won't have a hard time uploading this. I would have had this video uploaded on Sunday, except the problem was that the first take I did refused to upload. The second take I did was just not nearly as good, and it refused to upload. So this take, though, was much better than the previous ones, and it's shorter, so hopefully it will upload. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.